Home team, what's happening, home team? This your boy Blakberry and the Reds coming at you with some exclusive Atlanta Falcon breaking news. The Atlanta Falcons have fired defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake and defensive line coach Jay Rogers. It's 11th day of January in 2025. I think a lot of fans wanted this to happen. A lot of us saw this coming. Some people gonna call it, well, he's the scapegoat for the letdown season that the defense had with 2 tails of a season. And I know that a lot of people do see it that way, that it was 2 tails of the season, and the tail that nobody wants to remember, mostly the first part of the season. A lot of people put it on Jimmy Lake. You got some people put it on Raheem Morris. But in all, regardless of who you want to put it on, because of the hierarchy, because of it being the first season for himself as a coordinator with the Falcons, the head coach, Raheem Morris, his first season as a head coach, regardless of how we want to put the blame, he was going to be the guy that got the axe first. That's just what it is. It's part of the game. It's how business is done. You might not like it, you might not agree to it, but it's just the way business is done. You can't have that letdown of a season defensively. Even though it's your first season as defensive coordinator, you showed signs of inconsistency in your play calling. You showed signs of unsureness with your adjustments. And we can look back at some of these games and we can say, well, damn, if we could have just got a stop here or there, we win these games. We'll even win before Kirk Cousins falls off the cliff, before week 9, before Michael Penix has to debut, after the bye week, after a couple games after the bye week. We go back and look at these games and we can say, with the adjustments that were made after the bye week, well, we saw the defense generate more sacks with the pressure that was being applied, and also still be able to get the turnovers that I believe that they were structuring the defense to be able to do more of so than anything else prior to those adjustments that were made after the bye week. It was designed for them to get turnovers. And when we stopped getting those turnovers and we also still weren't getting sacks, they made the adjustments after the bye week, started getting those results that we were looking for. And even after that, if we go back and look at some games like the Washington game, in the second half of it, it just shows that the unsureness in the adjustments that needed to be made from your defensive play caller, from your coordinator, it just showed that something had to get done. A move has to be made in this offseason, and somebody got to get the axe. We knew it wasn't going to be Raheem Morris. We knew it wasn't going to be. A lot of you all wanted it to be. I'm not going to say us because I'm not part of it. I didn't think he should get the axe. Mostly because it's his first year as head coach, and I know it's not going to happen. I know he ain't going to be the one, being held more responsible for the inconsistency with the defense. I knew it was going to fall on the defensive coordinator, and it did. And himself, Jimmy Lake, as well as the defensive line coach, Jay Rogers, have been fired. With Jay Rogers, I believe it was because of the fact that from the report that Jimmy Lake made when we started getting those sacks and after the bye week, he made that report that it was mainly due because of Raheem Morris's adjustments in the pass rush game. I think that's what got the defensive line coach to ask. along with maybe some veteran guys on the line not agreeing with his tactics. So with that being said, man, first big move made by the Falcons this offseason. No more Jimmy Lake, no more J. Rogers. Y'all tell me what you think.
Night ride on the trail.